Hello everyone, this is In-Game Arts. We'll do another unboxing, another breakdown of the demo. Now this is Shantae's Risky's Revenge, the director's cut. This is a physical release from Limit Run, so I'm sad to tell you that this video here, that the physical copy is out of stock that I'm providing you here. I will still always do what I always do, provide links to the bottom to Limit Run. Like I said, always will. And that if you're interested in physical copies of games that might be a deal, only DLC wise or download only or indie, go to Limit Runs. They might provide a physical release at some point. Well, to the game, this is their typical Shantae. This is the sequel to the original one that came back out on Game Boy. This is a very good game. I don't think it's as good as the third one, but even so, this one has transforming abilities. We can become a monkey, an elephant, and a mermaid, and it's got a magic bar, and you got like instead of like using like the magic items in the third one, this one has like where you can, they're like a magic abilities where you have a magic bar and everything. It's not as long. Also, it's a pretty short game, but all in all, it's still not a bad game. The sprite work, graphics are great, the music's great, the characters are great, the artwork, the physical drawing is not as good as the sequels of it, but that goes without saying due to the fact of how we have a bigger budget and more time and more ideas and be able to tweak and work it out better. All in all, that Shantae is just one of those, like I say oftenly, overlooked heroines in video gaming. A lot of people know of her, but no one really speaks of her, should I say. She was a high demand to be in the Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii U, and she totally should have been in it. I personally would have said she would have been made more sense than Cloud or Bayonetta. All in all, though, I love Shantae. She's like I said, she's one of my most favorite heroines in gaming that doesn't get enough love. She's just got the great character. I love the sprite work graphics they do for her, and I love the fact that she's just this belly dancer kind of style, which I always appreciated, the belly dancing form. I'm not referring to more of just the women, just the form of the exercise and the choir of skills it requires to do that kind of dance. And I can't help but feel it's probably a dying art. And that's really sad to think. But Shantae's just one of those rare, interesting female protagonist characters in gaming that I think really deserves more love. And there's not much I could really provide from this game itself. It's just your typical name, side-scrolling, go to a dungeon, find a special ability to beat the boss. Bosses are relatively easy. The game's not super hard or too difficult. The only problem with this one is that there's not a clear direction sometimes in the game, where sometimes they'll just tell you to go find something and you would have no clue where that item is. So you gotta backtrack, go to areas, try to figure out what they're trying to get you to go do. It's sometimes a little annoying. I actually had to look up sometimes a little guide online. That's something I don't usually do. It's just because I'm so confused of what I need to do and where I needed to go to progress in the game to make a video for you guys. Because I was trying to provide a quick video for you guys, but I got lost. That's the only really problem is about this game, is that it's not like the third one, which is kind of a little bit directional, but it also have some like exploration. This one, every time you're going to progress with something, you're going to have to do some massive exploration to find everything. As well as this game has a different kind of style of currency. You still have your rupees, but now you have a special thing called Magic Jam. And it's like a jam, like jelly or something like that. And it's magical. And well, you got to use that to trade to buy specific items. So instead of just using money, you have to have a specific amount of jam to be able to trade for a special ability and item. So it's not something I'm interested in either. I find it kind of just annoying that I can't buy something. I have to have Magic Jam. All in all, it's not as good as the third one in my opinion, and I personally never ever played the first one. It makes me sad to say that, and I want to point that in this video, that I wish Way Forward will do something about that, because this one still establishes like people know the characters. They act like we've played the first one, and I can't find that a little just insulting a little bit, because they make the first one so difficult now to get the physical copy of it, and you might be able to do a digital download maybe on the Nintendo Store or something like that, and it's not right that it's only available in Nintendo Store, and where you got the second and third and the fourth one coming out here to all platforms. It's kind of hard to bond with these certain characters, because you feel like you're missing a part, important part that happened, and you want to know what happened. I wish Way Forward doesn't have to do a port, but I don't see them why it'd be so hard to do maybe a remaster of the original sprite graphics like this. It would be interesting, and I totally would be on board with that. Hopefully Way Forward would do that for us who's never played a Game Boy or just can't play handhelds in general like me. I can't play handhelds because they hurt my eyes. But all in all, this is a great game to buy if you're a collector, especially more so. That's the only thing I want to point out. Shantae is like one of those, like I said, underrated heroine game, and their games are great, but they're really unknown. And the fact that this got a physical copy, the physical copies on eBay are selling outrageous for right now for a physical copy, and I don't think it's going to get any better. Because Shantae is just a sought-out game. You gotta remember, the first one is so rare that it's outrageous to get a complete physical copy. You can get a cartridge relatively cheap, but to get a complete copy, it's rare. And not only that, now the sequel and the third one only got limited run copies. Only 6,000 of this one and the third one are in existence. So now, not only is these games good, they're going to be extremely hard to get a physical copy. So I hope you guys can be able to get a copy, or if not, try to do the digital download, because it's still a good game to play if you can. But all in all, I am really impressed with this game, and I just, like I said, I will work on the next video, the third one, which I did do a Let's Play of the third one. But I will get to the next video on this. I just wanted to complete this video, get this video guys out there for you guys. So, like always, I will leave links down in the description for you guys if you're interested in a copy. I will put links to the limit run for you guys. Sadly, as I said, they're not selling any more of the copies. They're sold out. This is also available on the Vita, a physical copy of that as well, and as well as the third one's on the Vita as well. So that's why this game does not have a remote play for the PlayStation 4, because they want you to buy the Vita version to play on your Vita. I know it stinks, but that's just business. But, like I said, but I will provide links to eBay for a physical copy. I can't, it's your decision if you want to spend that kind of money for a physical copy. People are outrageous. I've seen it up to like $200 for a physical copy, and I've probably even gotten higher since this video. So, as always, hit that like, subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. And I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!